Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there's a story that was shared in the Business Daily confirming that for the past 9 months, the government has been paying ghost workers to a tune of 5.7 billion shillings. Someone just decided that they are going to use a manual payroll to pay people. And that's how the government has lost 5.7 billion shillings. Just look at that. Then imagine the kind of situation we are in now. And when we are talking about 9 months, it means there was none other than William Ruto, Ruto Gachagua at the helm of power in this country. Uhuru Ayuko, it means they had already took over the office. Then from there, just 5.7 in the name of paying civil servants salary. It has gone through the pipe. And I want us to go through that story, then we try to analyze it. Budget controller flags 5.7 billion salary paid outside payroll. The controller of budgets has flagged expenditure of 5.66 billion on salary payment outside approved payroll system in the first 9 months of the Kenya Kwanza government. The findings of the review of salary expenditure by ministry, department and agency in 9 months to March 2023 raised questions about the commitment by the government to instill transparency in its wage bill expenditure. Challenges associated with the manual payroll and administration has in the past seen billions of shillings in taxpayers' funds spent on ghost workers annually. The story continues like that. So, Nyakango is confirming that the government has lost money. And when Ruto is in power, we are seeing how it's preparing to come and overtax the common mwananchi. The money that has been lost is taxpayers' money. Si pesa ya mtu mwingine. It is money they collected from you and me in form of taxes when you go to buy item, when you use transport, when you ask for services, when you go and print a document. That's how they collect money. In fact, you know, the government is the biggest body that is selling paper. Wanauza makaratasi. Ukienda kuchukua certificate ni pesa. Unanunua. Unalipa karatasi. ID hiyo ni bure. But there's a budget for that one. You go for passport ni pesa. You go for driving license ni pesa. So they have so many ways of collecting money. The question is, why we lose such kind of amount of money just in 6 months' time, as if there's no any problem in this country? Before we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. When Ruto Gachagua and William Ruto took over power, they told us that they found dilapidated economy. The coffers were dry. Hakukuwa na kitu. But can we confirm today that in this country, the only dilapidated thing here is Ruto Gachagua, William Ruto, moral, and their supporters. That's what is dilapidated in this country. They have been blaming throughout Uhuru Kenyatta, thinking that now Uhuru will, they will continue to use the name of Uhuru Kenyatta to mislead Kenyans. Today, there is no way you can say that Uhuru Kenyatta is the one who caused this one. They have to come out and answer. How do you lose such kind of money in a country where we have big problem? Just like that. And when the media come and speak about this, they are being abused, they are being threatened. You had the statement from William Ruto. It was a confirmation that he's going to continue defending crooks. That means he was confirming that he was part of that syndicate. So from dilapidated economy, it is turning out into scandalous country. Kenya is going to be a scandalous country in the next 5 years if Ruto is going to continue leading Kenyans. He has signed a contract of 5 years. So the whole story we are being told here, imagine all this is happening and they have come with a new budget which has been raised from 8% to 16%. The question, can we trust them? It's all about trust. Hata wachana na mambo ya collect ushuru. Ni sawa watatufinya, they would want to finish us. But the question is, can they be accountable for the money they are going to collect? Because in our history, it is only William Ruto who is preparing to overtax Kenyans. Can he be accountable for that money if we can lose such amount of money in 9 months' time? Just imagine someone came to power, then the first thing is to make sure that the officials in his government and their children who are still in school are on the payroll. Ni kama hawa jamaa na watoto wao wako kwa payroll na wako shule. We're speaking like this, but just imagine NEC contracted teachers to go and mark National Examination Council, KCSE, KCPE. The teachers use their own money for transport to the areas where they were marking exam. Wewe inafanyika huku Nairobi ama nini? Kiambu. So you came from Western, Nyanza, Eastern, Coast. You travel using your own money to and from. Maybe 1 week or 2 weeks marking exam. As we are speaking now, teachers are yet to get reimbursement of that money. Hawajalipwa mpaka saa hizi. Look at that. Who is holding to this money? Watu waneke watuambia, who is holding to this money? We are talking about 5.7 billion when we don't have medicine in our hospitals. So, what is the priority of this government? Is it robbing? Or first of all, making sure that there is service provision in the country? We are talking about this money when county government has been struggling to get their resources. They have not been funded for the last 3 months. But in as much Gachagua is sitting with governors and telling them that we don't have money, if you want to remove us our trousers and beat us on our buttocks, you can do so. And we see they are stealing money here. This money is not in millions, it's billions. So how do you convince Kenyans there was no money? The health workers have been demonstrating. Wako waliachana na kazi. Saizi hata paka saizi hospitali hazifanyi kazi, hospitali nyingi za serikali. Because they have not been paid. And if you see them coming out to demonstrate, it means it's more than 3-4 months. In as much all that is happening, we have ghost workers who are getting salary. Wako payroll. Now actually command one so that they can manage. We are talking about civil servants who suffered some time back. Walienda for 2 months without salary. I don't know kama wamepata mshahara. But ghost workers were earning when civil servant was struggling to live. Walituambia wamepata dilapidated economy. Indeed, we have leaders who have dilapidated the moral in the office. So tell me, what do you anticipate? Wale watu walitupea Ruto, this is what you gave us. And Francis Atwell, before joining Ruto, he told us, Ruto is going to carry Central Bank of Kenya to Sugoi. You are waiting for another fulfillment of that warning. This is part of the fulfillment of that warning. If Ruto will not stop this, if he will not call the people he has employed to order, then we are going to conclude that what Atwoli said is now manifesting. We are seeing Central Bank of Kenya ameweka kwa mgongo, inaenda Sugoi. So as you prepare to be overtaxed, just imagine how your money is going to be spent. It's going to go into a pipe. You will never see any tangible project, service, infrastructure from your taxes. Because up to now, there's not any project that Ruto has started using his own budget. But we are seeing how they are misusing money. Wakati wataanza wanasa mambo ya miradi, waanza infrastructure, kujenga, huko ndo kuna kwanga na wizi kubwa. Just imagine, haijaanza lakini this is what is happening. What about when they start this major project? What will happen? Because kana somo mali happen when you start these projects. Kenyans, you are on your own. As I'm speaking like this, in Turkana there is no food. In Eastern there is no food. In areas of Baringo there is no food. Students are struggling with school fees. We can't afford life. But millions, billions of shillings is being lost.